So this is Bianca Cosmos, and I'm coming today with a general read for anybody who resonates with the message. So I'm definitely seeing that um, I'm seeing the energy around releasing some type of thought prison or thinking prison. It's almost like making peace with or coming to terms with the truth, you know. It's almost like feeling like you have something like figured out, and then it's like you go through some sort of experience where you come to understand that it does not work the way that you thought it did. And so sometimes you can get attached to, I feel like you could get attached to like disappointment when you know certain beliefs or ideologies or certain ways that we, or certain principles that we lead our life by. A lot of times when we find out that, you know, something, you know, whatever is in our head, it does not, you know, manifest in that way that we had pictured it. A lot of times people can fester or begin to wallow in disappointment, you know, because something wasn't what they thought it was, you know. And I feel like this could be in relation to like sex and commitment. I feel like, you know, whoever this message is for, you are coming out of a period of solitude, of reflection, of meditation, of like almost like just being away from, you know, like things that, or I want to say like people that you love or that you consider friends and family. It's almost like having to take a hiatus away just to come to terms with the thought patterns, the thinking, coming to some realizations, deeply reflecting on what do I really believe? You know, how do I, like, was I disappointed, you know, by this particular revelation, you know, or because something did not turn out to be what I thought it was. I definitely feel like a strong energy of releasing something that just keeps you. It's almost like, I kind of feel like some people are releasing like beliefs that keep them from connecting with certain relationships from the past, or just connecting period, like on an emotional level. I feel like some period of not wanting, or I wouldn't say not wanting, but not feeling, you know, like it's the right time to commit to another person, or to you know, reunify with some of the people that we love and hold close to our hearts. I feel like you will have a chance to set certain relationships on a different track. It's almost like being able to see another side of someone, or of a situation, or of a group of people, or different people. It's almost like being able to see the other side of that. So it's like you have it's almost like the same experience, but it's new because the feelings are new. Because you're able to see something from a different perspective. Because you're releasing some type of belief or thought that just had you trapped and stuck in your mind. And I really feel an energy of where someone is just like they have all these negative thoughts when it comes to like sex, or when it comes to like purity or virginity. you know I'm kind of feeling like somebody's beliefs around what a soulmate is changing. It's almost like you could be coming out of a period of feeling like you only had one soulmate, or there's only one other person for you, or it's this one person, like I just, like, this is my soulmate. And it's almost like wearing rose tinted glasses in terms of like connecting with another person emotionally. But I feel like your beliefs around that is changing. It's almost like you come to realize that I can have multiple soulmates, because at different times of my life I'm going through different, not always the same things. At certain points you elevate, and a person may not fit in, they may not have the same path as you during that time. So it's almost like you're releasing the ideal, that there's only one, like a one, this is the one for me. It could be the one, but for the moment, and not literally just for the moment, but you know what I mean. Like, you have people who come in your life, and sometimes things move so fast, the relationship is over quick. I mean, perhaps that was your soulmate, but it was not your soulmate who you would, live the same lifestyle, or you would be in the same environment, or it's just like this was not your life partner. This was your soulmate to help you to, I guess, see the other side, or gain some sort of emotional maturity. Maybe it was to reveal certain parts, of yourself to yourself, So we come into contact with certain people for a reason, And I feel like your whole ideals about your beliefs are changing. I feel like you could be having some type of reconnection, or you could be reunifying with like family. You could be like visiting family, speaking to people that you have not spoken to in a while. I just feel like an element of distance from the people that you love, or distance from the people that you relate to. I definitely feel like something, whatever it is that's changing in your beliefs in reference to what a soulmate is, what a life partner is, what is the meaning of these emotional connections that I've come across. What does that mean for me? I feel like you are really deeply evaluating really deeply evaluating like past lives are coming up. And I feel like whatever it is, that you are releasing within your beliefs or your thought patterns, it's almost like it's allowing you, it's helping you to heal from some sort of emotional disappointment, or this sense of just feeling like nobody cares about me, or nobody loves me, nobody supports me. You know, I lost my one soulmate, the one. It's almost like whatever this disappointment was, it's like this evaluation, this deep reflection, or this meditative state, or this revelation through experience, or through some sort of new philosophy that you learned, or that you've been studying, and it's like you've been going over and over and trying to see where you fit in. And I feel like you are really coming to understand, relationships that didn't work out, whether those are love, whether those are friendships, whether those are family, whatever kind of relationships. I feel like you've really evaluated and come to a new understanding in regards to love. And I definitely feel like I feel like you've dealt with soulmates, but I feel like you've dealt with a lot of past life soulmates. So I feel like your North Node could be very significant for you, because it's almost like the universe wants to push you in a new direction, on a new path, toward new relationships. So not sure if you have some sort of North Node in a relationship sector. You could have North Node in Libra, or you could have North Node in 7th house, or you could even have North Node in the 1st house. Okay, but I feel like you are really, the North Node is significant. Okay, because it's almost like you've gone through these certain disappointments. Okay, and it's almost like you have learned whatever you've learned in terms of universal law, in terms of karma, in terms of your religious beliefs, or your philosophical beliefs, or your thoughts about God and the universe, and Alpha and Omega, the all, the omniverse, like whatever those thoughts are for you. It's almost like you are wrapping up some sort of past karma, something that is, it's done with. You're releasing it now. You understand it now. You know why you had to go through that. It's almost like you've graduated into some sort of new life path, where it's almost like you relate differently now in terms of your emotional connections. And like I said, that could be on any level. It could be for love, family, friendship. It's like you don't even relate the same anymore. Okay, I definitely feel like somebody could be very focused on their image, and what they are, how they are being, or how they are presenting themselves, to others. I feel like somebody is aware of their attractiveness. I feel like you could be being viewed as very attractive. Like, it's like you walk by and heads turn. That's what I feel like. Okay. I'm also feeling like a very strong intuition. It's just like being very illuminated, like your third eye, or your, your dreams. Something about intuition, is very strong right now. I definitely feel like you could be coming to some sort of conclusion. Okay, you could be closing the door on a period of time where you just really struggled to keep certain things balanced. And this could be in reference to some sort of creative hobby that you have, or that you had, or something that you do on the side. Okay, I'm definitely feeling like releasing something that just had you uh, very off balance. Okay, I feel like you could also be, some of you could be receiving some sort of official documentation. Okay, some official communication. Okay, I feel like some type of conversation, or some sort of message that you receive, some type of letter or something. I feel like something is going to be very revealing. It could even be shocking. Like you're receiving something that's very revealing. I'm definitely feeling like some sort of I feel like some sort of creative project that you've been working on is coming to a crescendo. Okay, it's maturing. I feel like this is something that you spent a lot of time and energy on, a lot of time, energy, and effort. And it's almost like, when you're dealing with this is the Ten of Wands of Saturn. When you're dealing with Saturn, Saturn is known as the black sun. It represents the sign of Capricorn and also Aquarius. And it's known for, it's really, Saturn deals with time, it deals with structure, it deals with, solidifying something, grounding something. It represents going over something until you get it. It's all about, consistency, little by little, day by day. Building up your strength, building up your reserve, until something is just solid, it's solidified, it becomes real. You begin to see the results from the hard work and effort that you put into something. It's almost like where the fruits of your labor are now manifesting. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. Okay, I'm feeling like you may feel that, something that was unfair, something that was very unfair to you could be ending. I feel like some of you could also be, it's almost like you could be dreaming of, like a new partner, or it's almost like it's some type of spiritual, like, connection that you have with a person. And I feel like you could be dealing with a person that's older than you, or you could be older than this person. I'm also seeing you could be dealing with like an interracial type of setup, you know, where one person is one ethnicity and another person is another ethnicity. Okay. I'm definitely feeling like somebody is really going through a mental, like, it's almost like where your mind gets sharper. It's almost like your ideas become like, it's almost like, I feel like whoever this resonates with, you've always been very creative. You've always had a certain like uniqueness or something, you know, like a viva room, or you know, like you've always had something that's very creative. Okay, but I feel like your ideas, your intuition, I feel like something is becoming very powerful for you. Okay, and I definitely feel like you could be very focused on getting some sort of message out to other people. You could be focused on marketing for some sort of creative hobby, or you know, something that you do that's very creative that makes you stand out. I really feel like you are like really passionate about whatever this is, and it's almost like, you know, you can really educate and shed some light onto what it is that you do. I feel like a lot of people are interested in what you do, and I feel like it's like you're at a point where it's like you could be very intelligent. I feel like you spent a lot of time and energy, like I said, with Saturn. It's like you've worked on something just nonstop, just overtime. You know, you've gone through so many levels. How they say it's levels to this. It's like you've gone through so many different levels, and it's like something about your communication is just like so straightforward. It's so truthful. It's so informative. You know what I'm saying? It's like no bullshit. It's, you know, but it's real. It's true. It's the truth. You know. So I also have that. I really feel like a lot of you could be wanting to like detox. You could be wanting to change something about your diet, change something about your eating habits. You know, maybe you want to like try intermittent fasting, where you eat between the times of 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. You know, and then you're from 8 p.m. to, you know, 12 p.m. the next day, you allow your body to fast. So you eat between I believe it's the 8-hour window, the 16-8 intermittent fasting schedule, where you eat for 8 hours, fast for 16 hours. Okay, I've definitely feeling like you could be very focused on health. You could be very focused on hydration, trying to get enough water in your body. Okay, you could be also focused on your aura, the energetic field around you, and what you're feeding it, what you allow yourself to listen to or believe, or you know, what you allow to marinate within your energetic field. Okay, you could be focused on that very much. Okay, you could also be focused on I feel like you could be having like people wanting to like I feel like you could be having people watching something that you're doing. Okay, these could be people in your environment. You could have people who want to perhaps give you some type of, I feel like people want to interfere with something that you're doing. It's almost like you're receiving nourishment from it, but someone else might look at it and say, it's unhealthy, it's not nourishing to you. And I feel like you could be really, focused on your energetic imprint, like your aura, your energetic field, where you're not allowing people's beliefs, and ideas about you. You're not allowing that to penetrate you, and you're not allowing that to hinder your creativity. I feel like you are very creative. Okay, you are very noticeably creative. So you can have a lot of people, just very interested in you, for the simple fact it's something different about you. You have like a uniqueness. Okay, something is unique about you and your creativity. Okay, you can be very focused on something creative, something very creative. And some of you could really be focused on children. You could be focused on some sort of birth of a new project, birth of a new passion. You could be focused on a relationship for some of you. Okay, and I feel like somebody wants to be in the middle of something that is just so passionate for you. Like it lights you up. It makes you glow. But I feel like you are very spiritual. So it's almost like your creative endeavors, it's like you have, like, it's like a spiritual tone or a spiritual like slant to your whatever your creative ability or creative power is really, it's like it's something spiritual about it. So I don't know if you feel connected to whatever your passion is, if you feel like it's something you did in a past life, or you've done it, for multiple past lives or infinite past lives. I don't know. But I do feel like a spiritual, I'm feeling that something about your creativity is spiritual. Okay? So I do have some psalms, okay, that I would like to share. Okay, I believe the psalms are magical prayers. Okay, they're magical, they have power, and so they might have they could have all different types of effects, for different remedies, for different things. Okay, so the first one I have is Psalm 66:9. It says, our lives are in God's hands, and He keeps our feet from stumbling. The next one I have is Psalm 28:7. It says, in Him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exults, and with my song I give thanks to Him. So somebody is trusting in the divine plan. I feel like somebody feels like something is destined, meant to be. Okay? And I feel like somebody is very thankful for some sort of creative talent or It's just like you have a gift. You have a real gift, you know. And it's almost like you are so grateful for whatever this passion or this talent, this creativity, this birth of this new child, okay? This birth of this new creative project or this newfound passion, you know. I feel like you are very thankful for something. It's almost like something within you is awakened, you know. That's a wonderful feeling, to be passionate about something, you know, to feel connected to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Another psalm I have is Psalm 22:10. It says, "When I left the womb, you cradled me. Since the moment of birth, you've been my God." Okay. So someone is definitely focused on some sort of birthing a child. Okay. Being a new parent. Okay. Somebody is focused on something around birthing new life into something. Okay, I have one more psalm, and it is Psalm 145:17. And it says, "The Lord is righteous in all his ways and loving toward all he has made." Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like somebody is really thankful for some sort of hard time that they went through. It's almost like it was a hard time, but it's like in hindsight, looking back, it's like you learned so much, and you learned, you know, through Saturn. So Saturn is gonna make sure that you know something from the foundation up. It's gonna make sure that, you know, each day that you are working on this, each day that you are going through this, it's almost like you get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and better and better and better and better. You know, it's like repetition. This is what Saturn is. It represents time. It represents repetition. It represents doing something over and over, no matter how tedious it is, no matter how drudgery it is, how much of drudgery it is, where it's like, you know, it's hard, but it's necessary. You know, it's like it teaches you something. So I'm really feeling like somebody is very thankful for some sort of experience. Okay, I feel like some experience really put you on a particular path where it's like you are sharp. It's like not only are you creative, but you're intelligent to go along with that. Okay, so whatever type, like if you are birthing a new business, or it's almost like you have the information and you also have the talent. So if it, you know, I don't know, like if it's any type of contractual documents or any type of, like, I don't know, where you have to read the fine print, you have to understand the language, you know, you have to be able to see, you know, how is this going to grow, you know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. I feel like somebody not only has the knowledge and the creative passion and power and force, it's almost like you have the sight as well. It's like you can see and project out into the future, you know, how something, you know, will turn out, how it will, you know, whether it will be successful or whether it will be the right path for you, it will be nourishing for you, you know. I definitely feel that. Okay, so this is a general reading for whoever resonates with it. I thank you guys so much for listening. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.